Good evening on your Tuesday. I'm forecaster Andrew Fleck for Analyst Weathercast. Yet again, here comes round two, more flooding Thursday and Friday. Thursday looks to when the heaviest rain will be falling, but Friday is when those effects will show, where the rivers begin to rise and where those creeks are at their highest as well. We are expecting heavy rain, 2 to 3 plus in this area. Around in the green, some moderate rain, but even higher than 3 inches is even possible. What I'm going to show you tonight is the weather models, and then of course the Hydro Predictional Center for the National Weather Service and their forecasting as well. The general idea tonight is to give you guys the heads up that if you haven't made a plan yet and you live near a creek or a river, the chances of flooding this go around are much higher than they once were, and we got to flood stage and action stage on that one on Sunday and Monday. So that just goes to show you that there needs more alert for this one than you once had on Sunday and Monday's rain event. So here's the Hydro Prediction Center's map. They are indicating a widespread of 3 to 4 inches of rain, probably more in some isolated areas from central Pennsylvania, eastern Pennsylvania, and then eastern New York. That's a lot of rain, folks. That's not Sunday's and Monday's rain with this Thursday and Friday coming up. This is Thursday and Friday's event alone, and the National Weather Service is predicting 3 to 4 inches in there. So that's a lot of rain. Now when it comes to the models, let's see how consistent they are, and they are very much. You can see there's a few smaller windows here, very hard to see. I'll try to help you guys out the best I can by circling these, but the bottom right image is the general census from all of these individual model runs, and it just averaged it up. But the general is about 2 to 3 inches, isolated 4, especially over eastern Pennsylvania and New York. Now, of course, there are a few areas that do have 4 plus to almost up to 6 inches. I'll circle those here. You got one over here, another one here, another one here. I can keep circling. I'm still circling, folks. This is the individual runs that are outputting over 4 inches of rain. And that's about 4 to 5 individual runs that had over 4 inches of rain on this individual model. And of course the average takes that 2 to 3 over southern New York, eastern Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, with 2 to 3 and 3 to 4 isolated. So that doesn't give you a warm and cozy, especially with some of these individual runs up here that actually have 4 plus to even up to 6. But I don't like to say anything over 5 to 6 out loud, because you know the exact feeling if you live along those creeks and rivers. The latest model that just came out as of 6 o'clock is the GFS model. Again, that model here, you could see some of that dark red and that light red. Where that is where eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey is. For the 4th consecutive model run in a row, the GFS has shown 3 to 4 inches over eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey. If that's not consistent, I don't know what is. And I think that's the reason why the National Weather Service is going with their forecast of 3 to 4. And with being 48 hours from this event, the possibilities are looking very high for this to be or receive as much rain as Sunday once gave us. Last but not least, I'm going to show you the significant river flooding outlook. This was something that the Hydro Predictional Center did not output on Sunday for the Delaware Basin, but this time around they are including it because of all that rain we had Sunday. And you can see that they're predicting significant river flooding possible from March 11th to March 12th. That is Thursday and Friday, so we're going to have our heads up for that. Again, this is the first stage of their river flood outlook, and that is it becoming possible. If they up it to likely, that means that river flooding is beginning to rise, and you would see that be issued around Thursday evening or early Friday. And then if anything is indeed occurring, that's when you'll have those orange highlights there. And then for just a fun tidbit at the end here, if you haven't already and you do have a Facebook, feel free to join Analyst WXCast on Facebook. We do have a fan page. This is where we do some really cool updates, some more of the random side where we output some events coming up, some further out events in the weather. We also do daily discussions for our local zones that we do on this page, and those local zones are Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York. We do some fun things on there, so be sure to join if you do have a Facebook. And of course, all you would need to do is just type in Analyst WXCast, and our page should come up something like this. And then you would just need to hit the like button, which on this banner here it does say to like. You don't hit that button though, you hit a button that's somewhere up here. So if you do have a Facebook, become a fan, and you'll have some really pretty neat updates. And then I'll show you the website as well. The best thing I could ask for on my page here is for you guys to continue to visit it, as I have these updates that I do just about every day or twice a day, depending on if the event is upon us. I'll do it twice to 3 times a day. But I do want to hear feedback from you. I want to know your questions. I want to know what I can do to make the videos better and make your forecast better, especially with this upcoming event. So if you could, I do have some contact information here. If you just email me here, I will be able to get back to you right away, and I could maybe help you out with any upcoming forecasts that you may need along eastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York. Again, I'd be thrilled to do that, or just any questions that you have or any suggestions, I would love to hear that as well. So as for Tuesday evening's update, I'm forecaster Andrew Fleck for Analyst Weathercast. I highly suggest that you tune in to the National Weather Service and AnalystWeathercast.org for future updates. Have a good one.